Hello and thank you for joining me. I'm Heather Forgan of stampwithnellie.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator based in the UK. Today's video is part of the Stamp Around UK video hop. There's a list in the description for this video of all of the other UK-based demonstrators taking part in this hop, so please go and check them all out. Our theme for this month is fun fold cards. So, my card, I am using the Bright and Beautiful Designer Series paper, and I'm not using any stamping whatsoever, ironically, for a Stampin' Up demonstrator. I am instead using the Wanted to Say dies and scalloped contours, and I've actually picked a couple of the more subtle designs from this pack of paper, because it is, as it says, bright and beautiful, but they're not all that bright because we've got Lemon Lolly in there. And I've used two different designs of the paper. We've got some stars and then we've got some stripes, and I've got two of the sentiments from Wanted to Say, Happy Birthday and Celebrate. And this is my fancy fold. It's got this little pop-up mechanism that you can see in here. Okay, so it stands lovely. You can't see the other panel fully until you open it. You could write there and there. You could also write on the back if you had more to say. But what's more to say than happy birthday and celebrate? So I'm going to make another one. I'm going to tell you a little bit quickly about these Wanted to Say dies. So we've got happy birthday and celebrate that I've used. We've also got a little parcel with a bow, a flower, a stem, the stars that I've used, and some hearts there as well. So the one die cuts out that one piece with those stars there, but I chopped into it so that I've got 2.5, just a little bit more variety on there, and these gorgeous Lemon Lolly gems as well. Okay, the other sentiments on it are Feel Better Soon and You're Too Kind, and so you can either layer them up as I have done there, or just have them with the top piece. Right, enough about that. Let's make another one. So I'm swapping for Bubble Bath this time, and I'm popping in a little bit of fresh Freesia too. I've already gone ahead and cut the Scalloped Contours dies pieces, just to make it a little bit quicker for this video, and I've die cut my sentiments there as well. So let's get the construction. I've got a A4 sheet of basic white thick card, and I am going to cut that at 5 3/4 inches. So that is just slightly less than half a sheet. So I've got a little bit of an overhang on this bit, okay, and that's just so that these dies kind of layer up a bit better. Okay, so the next bit I want to do is to score that at 2 1/16. Okay, so that's just 2, and then to that next short line there, 2 1/16, and then 4 1/8. Okay, I will need to keep that there to chop up my Designer Series paper. Okay, so we've got that, and that's pretty much a standard card base there, as I say, just a little bit shorter than I would normally do, and then fold that bit back. So we've got that piece. kind of Z fold on there. Okay, so I need designer series paper for it. So I'm going to do the bit for in here first, and that will measure 4 inches. Okay. I'm going to take the white off 4 by 5 and 5/8. Okay, so it's just a little bit shorter. Okay, 4 and 5/8 on there as well. Could have done that all in a oneer. And this bit needs to be 1 and 7/8. Okay. I'm going to put that on there, and my pattern will be continuous on there. I need a bit for the front, so I'm just going to do that at 1 and 7/8, 5 and 5/8. Okay, and then I need a piece to go in the center of this larger die cut, and I'm going to use the opposite side this time. And this bit I want to be 3 1/4 by 4 1/2. Okay, I've got another piece of card, white card, and this is going to be our little pop-up mechanism. Now, I've got that at 2 1/4 by 3 inches. The 3 inches you want. The 2 1/4 just happened to be the size that I had kicking about. So I'm going to score that at 3/4 of an inch. I don't know, have I got that right? No, it's that way I want to do it. On the 3-inch side, you want to score at 3/4 of an inch, then at 1 1/2 inches, and 2 1/4. So essentially you've got 3/4, 3/4, 3/4, 3/4. So I'm gonna burnish that in the middle first of all, and then I want this score line, sorry, this edge just to be before that score line if at all possible. So I'm wanting to burnish it this way so that we don't have any overlaps on that. And similarly with this side, just making sure I've not got any overlap there. Okay, I've got that tiny little bit of a gap. Awesome. Right, we've got our bits. I'm going to do some sticking. I'm going to glue my designer series paper in place first of all. So I will probably speed this up. Alright, so I've got my designer series paper all stuck on there, and I'm going to now stick this piece on, ignoring that extra score line that doesn't need to be there. Plenty glue on that, and I'm going to pop that on there just at the score line. Okay, like that. make sure that's well stuck down. Okay. And I want that bit to stick to there. So I'm gonna put glue on this piece and simply fold that bit over like that. Give that a moment. And that is always gonna pop up when we do that bit. Okay. And then I'm going to stick my Celebrate on this, and I've die cut the two pieces, the top part and the bottom part for the happy birthday, and then I've also die cut a few other bits and bobs from the set. I've got some hearts, some bows and some flowers on here, and I'm just going to play. So let me get my little pot of glue and my silicone mat, and I'm just going to add little dots of glue on these, maybe, if any glue comes out. There we go. Doesn't have to be all over, just getting the tops and bottoms of bits that you don't want to pop up. Alright, so happy. It's my tweezers so I don't get, oops, don't get myself too mucky. Right, happy. Let's line that up. I am happy with that. Sorry, can resist. And then line up the birthday. How easy is that? So cute. So that's going to go on there with dimensionals. They are here. And if you wanted to, you could add in some little ones as well, just to give it a little bit more stability if you wanted. That would do. Oops, sticking to me. And that one went back down again. Okay, and if you want to have a little bit extra time to play about with your positioning, a little bit of wet glue on your dimensionals will give that. Okay, but I'm absolutely fine with just popping that straight on like that. And this is going to glue on, but obviously just onto this piece there. So I am going to get rid of that dimension bit and just add some glue on that bit there. Okay, I'm going to close that and pretend as if it were just a normal card front, try and get that it's way far too down. And it's a little bit more, never mind. It's good enough. It's good enough. And then this one, I'm going to add this Celebrate to. Trying not to pull it all out of shape. This bit is going to just stick on there. So easiest way to do that is to add the glue straight onto there. Guess who didn't sit it back up? There we go. Got a little bit gloopy there. So I'm just going to spread it out a bit with a tiny bit of DSP I had at the side there. Okay, so again, this, want it to go kind of in the middle, line that up and push it as far across as you possibly can. And then you've got your pop-up bit. Right, and I now need to decide what I'm doing with these little bits. Do I want to have a mix? Yeah, that's cute. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Little bowl. Little flower. So these were just cut out from the scraps around about when I cut out the other pieces. So you can see that there's little lines embossed into those as well, just to make them even cuter. Okay, we've got that there. Let's do a, should we do a little bow on there? Kind of gets a little bit lost, doesn't it? What did I do on that one? No, I didn't put anything on that one. I just put some on there. Let's just do that. Go with the, oh, I've done that the wrong way around. Got an extra one. Put glue on the side that's not embossed. Put my hearts in the middle there. Put my little flower. On there. My little bow. On here. Cute, cute, cute. I might just so that I've got an uneven number, an odd number rather. I do like odd numbers. So I'm going to put that there. Alrighty, so a little bit of bling. We need a little bit of bling, don't we? On here, I've decided to use these. It says in the catalogue they're petal pink. I think when I put them on there, you're not going to notice that they're not the right pink. Large one. Pop that in the centre of that little flower. We've got another large one down here. Let's go overboard with the bling. Another one up here. Why not? There we go. Love, love, love. So we have 2 unfold cards. No idea what they're called. Pop-up floating panel, I guess. Using the fabulous Wanted to Say dies and Scalloped Contours dies and the Bright and Beautiful Designer Series paper. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, I'd love for you to click on that subscribe button. But most importantly, please do now click on the description bar for this video and check out everyone else's fun fold cards. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.